Hey guys, Patrick from Queen's Gambit bringing you another How to Freestar Common Forum bases, and this time we have the 7 teaser, which is one that we come across often here at Queen's Gambit. How you can identify a 7 teaser is that one of the sides of the base, and it doesn't have to be 7, it can be any side, is really wide open with no defences, and it sort of leads up to a town hall. So in this case it's, sorry, not no defences, no walls. See, it looks like they just left the walls out of one corner of a base, which is the south. And in that space they've packed a lot of giant bombs, a lot of defences, and yeah, and some high HP storage units to sort of slow the pace of your attack. Now, so that's broadly how you can identify a 7 teaser. There can be northern ones and eastern ones and western ones or whatever, but it doesn't make any difference to attack. You just got to identify which side of a base is the teaser one. Now, the good thing about a 7 teaser at Town Hall 9, this is for if you're attacking it, the good thing is that almost always all the giant bombs are packed in the teaser part of a base, so this is a south in this case. So you see there are 2 giant bombs right there, and there are 2 giant bombs right there. So what that means is that if you can neutralize all those giant bombs, just with maybe like a shattered type kill squad thing, then you can let your hogs run free throughout the rest of the base. And if you got hogs in the rest of the base, these triple walls here, they don't mean shit. Like, hogs will jump over 3 walls. Hogs will jump over about 20 or 30 layers of walls even. I've seen some pretty extreme videos on YouTube of them doing that. So, no giant bombs in the rest of the base. Hogs can jump for walls, so those big strong walls over there mean nothing. It's an easy exploit. So that's a 7 teaser. That's sort of analysing a base a little bit. And I'll let the replay run again so I can show you guys exactly how I take it out in this case. Okay, so there's a lot of defense down south, so what you're going to have to do is take a few things to get there. I get some semi-easy trades on the loons, but I wouldn't recommend that in every case. It's kind of like case dependent. There are 2 loons and 1 cannon, which it's not the best trade in the game, but it's not too bad either. I also wanted to take out those cannons since I wanted to break the funnel of an army camp, and if a cannon was still live, I couldn't put a wizard down to do that. So that's the first bit, but initially what you want to do is that you want to lure the clan castle, which our loons are helping with, and trigger any sort of outerish giant bombs, which will just help when you put your kill squad through here. So you see the giants and the 3 hogs on the south. Watch him. So hogs take down the cannon, all the while getting the lure, and the hogs jump through here. Boom, trigger two giant bombs, so that's 1 double giant bomb set out of the way. So that's your first step, is maybe to lure the clan castle, get any easy trades, trigger any bombs if you're out there. Second step is your standard kill squad, 3 barbs to tank, 2 witches, 2 wizards, and my archer queen. And once the enemy clan castle goes down, which I will because it's a good kill squad, I'll drop 2 golems, and the golems will tank the rest of attack. I'm probably a little bit early on the golems. You don't want to be as early as I was because they'll take a lot of damage, but you don't want to be so late that your kill squad over here starts coming up to fire either. So on balance, it was an okay move. It wasn't great. The golems are down there tanking the damage. I'll drop my barbarian king once we get closer to a queen. One thing you might want to do in these 7 teasers is a rage. I mean, look at all these high HP buildings. Like, you can waste half a raids getting through them. You know, your golems can lose health and your troops be pulled apart. So I put a rage down just so I can cut through those high HP buildings really quickly. So you see I put a barbarian king down. And the purpose of this is that the archer queen, she stepped out. She's sort of out there and she's firing into a golem. So now that she's sort of as close as we'll get her, I put the barbarian king down, who will track towards her once he's close enough. So barbarian king takes down the archer queen, and once archer queen's down, as you guys know, you can put your hogs in. Now my plan, and this didn't quite go as accordingly, as I wanted the hogs to hit the archer tower first, bounce off the archer tower to a mortar, to the wizard tower, to the crossbow, and then so they'd be pathing anti-clockwise around the base. And in doing so, they'd be protecting my kill squad down here. So instead of a kill squad taking all the damage from this stuff, the hogs will start taking out the crossbow, the cannons, the crossbow, wizard tower, etc. Now this doesn't go to plan, because watch what happens with Barbar. He pretty much takes out those two defences, which affects the pathing, so instead of going clockwise that way, they go anti-clockwise up there. But it's still a raid that works out. So Barbar takes down the two defences, so Hogs are no longer path to him, so Hogs are going anti-clockwise now around the base. Few split off into a core. I'm not going to be too fussed about healing him since there's only about 3 or 4. And the main pack, some of them come back into a core and some are sort of at the north part of the base. Kill squad down south, we're taking a bit of damage while this all happens because the Hogs weren't there to protect him, but my queen is still up and she'll be instrumental in the cleanup process. So yeah, you can see your Hogs just jumping through those big walls. I mean, they're pretty much redundant when you're hogging it. And last heal is up, so I took 3 heals in total. And it's all clean up from here. So in summary, guys, the weakness of the 7Ts are at Town Hall 9 is that the giant bombs are pretty much packed all into a south part. So with a kill squad, you can trigger those first, and that means that your Hogs are free to run throughout the rest of the base, jumping those big thick layers of free Lego walls here, without any issues. So it's not a problem for them at all. 7Ts I wouldn't recommend it as a base design at Town Hall 9. It works well at Town Hall 10 because you've got those Infernos, which means that you can't hog the sort of north ends of it. But at Town Hall 9 you have no Inferno, so it's a pretty hoggable sort of base. So I hope you guys liked that video, it gives you something to work on. If any of your clanmates might find it helpful, feel free to share with them also. And yeah, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of our content, hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. I will see you later.